But she had a praying grandmother. But yeah, her head hit the wall. Boom. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to my channel. Or welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. And this is Travion TV. This very moment I bring, put it on everything that I will retire with the ring. Retire with the ring. Retire with the ring. Now, before we get into this video, make sure y'all go ahead and hit the thumbs up button, like this video, and subscribe to the channel so y'all can see more content. This episode starts off with Diamond talking about a food fight because it was just a whole bunch of hollering ass bitches. So Callie gets up because Jelly Roll gets up. That bitch name is not Jelly Roll, it's Jelly Bean. And Gretchen's trying to stop it because they both friends. So she like, nah, nigga, y'all don't need to fight, nigga. Y'all both my niggas, nigga. And Jayla like, Gretch, you better not motherfucking jump in. And Mariah like, yeah, you need to mind your business. Or was she talking to Cal? Mariah is telling somebody to mind their business while not minding her own business. That's crazy to me. But anyways, she just needed to do whatever she could to insert herself in the moment. Do I really care? I really don't. Nunu is still trying to get into it with Anah, talking about, Anah, make sure you call my baby daddy. Make sure you call my baby daddy. The nigga who dick you sucking. And it's like, Nunu, stop talking about your baby daddy. We do not care, bitch. We do not give a damn. And then this baby daddy you speak of is so embarrassing. Like, he's so embarrassing. He always doing some stupid shit. Like, I wouldn't even be claiming him like that. Bitch, I'm trying to get myself together because, bitch, I'm trying to look good on this camera. But Nunu's talking about, yeah, call that nigga who dick you sucking. So everybody thinking Anna is sucking Antonio Brown dick to the point where Anna had to get online and be like, I never fucked this man. Well, Antonio Brown came out talking about something about not, it's better to be a dick sucker than to be unemployed or some shit like that. So Anna was like, bitch, I ain't never met you. Stop playing with me. That CTE is something crazy. You and your baby mama is both slow. And that's just what it gave. Both of y'all bitches is fucking slow because why would you even say that, Nunu? Like, and then you just kept saying this man's name. And she talking about, anyway. So Natalie in her confessional, and she talking about, oh, it's time to go. It's just too much going on and it's time to go. Natalie, you know this what you want. She killed me every episode when she acting like she's just so done with this drama, bitch. And it's just time to move on to something, I guess, more productive. I don't know, Natalie, do you have something more productive for the girls to do? I fucking doubt it. So Anna is asking Mariah, like, is that your friend? Is that your friend? As they leaving out the restaurant. And Tasiki like, yeah, that was kind of weird, Mariah. So basically, Mariah was telling the replacements what happened while, I guess, she, I don't know, was gone with a black eye after she got beat up by Asian Doll. I guess she went to the replacement house. I don't know when she was hanging out with them. Mind you, once again, there's so much shit that happened at Zeus off camera that we never get to see, which is a part of the problem, but Zeus doesn't seem to want to fix the problem, so it is what it is. So Mariah like, I just been telling them what happened because I've been spending time with them. So they show Nunu and Kiva and Jellybean, they all in the car. Nunu still talking about her baby daddy. She talking about that nigga who dick you sucking can't help you. And Anna, I'm gonna beat your ass. And that's on my baby daddy. And that's on my baby daddy. Like, Nunu, that's so embarrassing, girl. That is so embarrassing. Stop saying that shit, bitch. Like, we do not give a fuck. So then, Nunu started talking about Anna getting abortions and shit. She just talking about all types of shit. So then we got Tink talking about Kiva didn't want to get her ass beat again tonight. Like, Tink, please, girl. You already know Kiva beat your ass. We all know Kiva beat your ass when y'all was on top of that hill and you just wanted to get your one back when y'all was in the living room. I told y'all that. And then she's talking about she don't want to get her ass beat again. When did she get her ass beat, Tink? Please let me know. So Kelly's talking to Gretch the next morning. They on the phone because Gretch is gone now. Mind y'all, she had to leave for her elbow. I don't know if it's from when she was fighting Callie or when she was fighting the other 15 bitches that she fought in the house, but her elbow was so fucked up she had to leave because she could barely bend that bitch. So Gretch gives her final goodbyes. They give her a little montage or whatever, you know, of her saying nigga, nigga, nigga. And I lived. And Jellybean is also leaving. So this part right here, it kind of had me conflicted because Jellybean, she starts to give her reasoning for why she leaves. And she's like, she's just having PTSD and anxiety. And later on, we find out that Jellybean was in prison. Or not later on, but as they're talking about it, they show Nunu them, and they like, well, yeah, because she did that bid. So I'm like, okay, I guess she been to prison. And the way Jelly Bean was talking in her confessional, she just like looked so defeated and so sad. And bitch, I almost felt bad until they showed the flashback of Jelly Bean running up on Callie, just swinging and missing, swinging and missing. And then I was like, okay, yeah, bitch, I don't feel bad because now you got anxiety and you acting like you didn't know what you was coming for. Like, I guess you felt like you can handle it because you had already been in this type of situation, this prison environment around a whole bunch of bitches. But then you got like monkey stumped on the beach and now your anxiety's acting up. That's crazy. So Tasiki and Rolly, they talking about ET, and Rolly like, yeah, I got into it with ET, and Tasiki like, I thought I was gonna have to get into it with her, but she didn't want to fight. And I'm like, I don't feel like ET wanted to fight, but also Tasiki didn't go out there pressing her like she trying to make it sound to Rolly. She was like, ET, come here. And they talking. And she's like, so you don't, you want to fight? Do you want to fight me? Do you want to fight me? And she was like, no, I don't want to fight you. But Tasiki wasn't like, bitch, do you want to fight? She's like, you want to fight me? You want to fight me? And ET was like, no. And she's like, you want a hug? And then they hugged and you picked her up. I just don't like how, I guess everybody just recollection or memory of this night is just a little foggy. It's a little foggy, or it's a lot foggy because, bitch, anyway. So Biggie, Meatball, Tink, and Scotty, they're all talking about Nunu, and Tink decides to address the elephant in the room. So she decides to address Meatball for talking about her to Biggie and Anah in a room, and Meatball didn't know that Tink was behind a door and she was listening in. Now, this part of the episode was fucking gold. Mwah. They could win an Emmy for this episode. No shade. And I'm not gassing. Or maybe I am. But this episode was good as fuck because I thought this whole time, I'm not gonna lie, that it was just gonna be some weak ass, bad acted out ass motherfucking storyline between Meatball and Tink. But baby, this shit is real. This shit is real from what I'm seeing because the shit they was saying. But anyway, okay, so we gonna get to it. So Tink is trying to address Meatball, and right off the bat, Meatball is like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. And it's because she felt like Tink could have addressed her off camera. And I guess Tink could have addressed her off camera. But, bitch, you've been talking about me, ho. And you've been letting this TV shit get to you. So, I'm not going to say I agree or don't agree with Tink for addressing it on camera. I really don't give a fuck. I feel like it was her decision to make. And Meatball can't tell her how she should have addressed it. Because, bitch, you should have addressed your issue with Tink to Tink. So there's that. She couldn't tell you how to address her issue, so you can't tell her how to address hers. Basically, is what I'm saying. So Meatball is like, Tink is a fake friend, and she feel like she better than her. And everybody on the internet been like, it's really giving hater from Meatball. It's giving that you're a hater, and then you've been looking all beat up and woe out and toe down every episode, and then she get online trying to say it's because she felt like J.O. was gonna be there. Well, she didn't say that, but honey, we keep having to read in between the lines and beat around the bush and shit about why Meatball was acting so crazy, but we know it's because she was scared of J.O. So she like, you feel like you better than me and da-da-da-da. So they just going back and forth, talking about being loyal, talking about loyalty and being fake friends, and they just cutting because from the time they started arguing, the sun was up. And by the time like a couple minutes later or like a minute after the argument started, the sun was down. That's what I mean by they was just chopping and screwing this argument. Who knows if it was important stuff or maybe it was stuff that they didn't want us to hear. Y'all know how sneaky Zeus be. Meatball says to Tink, be yourself and stop trying to be like me. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I had been saying from the time I was introduced to Tink that I feel like she act like Meatball. But I didn't know if it was like a, like where they're from type thing or if she was trying to act like her. But it definitely gave similar personalities. And then I'm like, okay, well, maybe that's why they call each other sis and all that, because they act just alike. And Meatball was, and Tink like, bitch, tell them who you really trying to be like. Tell them who you really trying to be like, little sis, big sis. And then I'm like, oh, okay, well, if Tink is big sis and you call her big sis, is it just because she big? Is it just because she's older? Or is it because she's the inspiration? That is an argument that Tink could put up. Bitch, why am I big sis? Yeah, don't ever forget who's trying to be like who? Like what? So Tink finally come out with it because I just told y'all why Tink was trying to address it because she never got to address it. But Tink finally come out with it to Meatball like, bitch, I heard you talking about me in the room to Biggie and Anna. I get so tired of trying to say her name. To Biggie and Anna, and bitch, what you got to say about that? What you got to say about that? And Meatball trying to explain herself, but it just seemed like you caught up now, bitch. Like, it just seems like you caught up and that's why you mad. Tink is basically crying. You know, she walks off because she don't want to hear that shit now. So both of these bitches is walking off and they just drunk as a motherfucker. So Tink is saying Meatball ain't never been there for her. He never supported her, I guess, the way that she supports her because, as a lot of people know, Meatball had the name before Tink because a lot of people didn't know Tink before she went to the auditions because Meatball didn't have to audition. They brought her ass on as a social media influencer or whatever the fuck they put her as. So they started talking about Tink making a diss track because Meatball talked about her daughter and Tink linked up with some bitches in Miami and Tink flew Meatball out. And Meatball talking about, bitch, you flew me out and we didn't eat for days. And I'm like, bitch, why you didn't have your own money for food? Or like, why you didn't go get something to eat? Or I guess she's just saying you didn't try to feed nobody. But why the fuck would she be trying to feed y'all, bitch? And y'all is grown ass motherfucking women. That's crazy, but I don't know. I guess it was a hospitality thing and she just expected it. So Tink like, yeah, I flew you out, like, so, you know, we could spend time. And Meatball was like, yeah, you flew me out so I could see what you got going on. I just wanted to see what you had going on. And Tink like, oh, okay, so you just wanted to see what I had going on. And then Meatball was like, how can I support somebody when they ain't got shit? I don't know how that came up because I took these notes very, like, very good, like, very down, down, down. Like, baby, are you down, 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 down? I took them down. But she was like, how can I support somebody when they ain't got shit? And then Tink flips the table, bitch. She's mad as fuck. Tink flipped the table and she like, I'm finna hit her. I'm finna hit her. And Scotty trying to break it up and shit. And Tink just walks off and she like, I'm not doing this fake shit. I'm not fake like all y'all bitches. Scotty talking about, not me though, right? Not me though, right? Yes, you too, Scotty, bitch. Because you is fake to Janisha. Fucking that lady husband. And then going to that reunion. When she asked you and Anna what y'all was fighting about, you wanted to act clueless. You're fake too. I ain't forgot. So Tink is drunk as fuck and she's crying. And in the scene, you can see Scotty passing her another cup. Scotty like, it's okay, it's okay. And giving her a cup of liquor. I'm like, wow, bitch. Y'all are going to jail. Y'all are going to fucking jail. And Tink is talking about Meatball not being there for her when her uncle died and all that shit. And I didn't mean to say it like that. But, bitch, y'all know Tink and Meatball been arguing all over social media. And, baby, Tink was like, that uncle didn't even fuck with her. And he was a crackhead and all types of shit. So, Meatball was saying that she was making herself cry and that she wasn't really sad. Bitch, that's the fucking key. Nunu and Kiva finally get to the house and everybody's looking crazy. They like... like, bitch. But Kiva was actually, like, on good energy. Unpopular opinion, I like Kiva. And I'm mad that... I want to say that I'm mad that she didn't get a fair shake, but also she did insert herself in all the beef between, you know, J.O. and other girls. But, you know, them was her girls. And if The Young and the Reckless Season 2 has taught us anything, is that even if you had just met a bitch... if you know her more than you know the next bitch, you don't let them bitches jump her. Y'all are TV friends. Shout out to Renee Trill, Young and the Regular Season 2. Bitch, I'm not playing that shit. So, but Kiva, anyway, because I'm getting off track. I like Kiva, and I feel like Nunu came in on good vibes too. But, you know, she hadn't already stirred up that shit at the dinner. So it was only so many good vibes that she could come in on, baby, before it was, you know, I mean, it was really nothing she could do. So, Diamond's like, I don't know what type of time they on, but I know what type of time me and my girls are on. Diamond is giving me very much Tiffany New York Pollard, and I've been saying this, bitch. I've been saying it. When she, like, get into that proper voice, that is so funny. That is such a key to me. Basically, Diamond is ready to take the fade for Anna because we all know Anna's face is fucked up. So Anna's still popping her shit. I don't give a fuck. I still like Anna too, bitch. Another unpopular opinion. Anna is still one of my faves because, bitch, without Anna, bitch, it wouldn't be no excitement. Like, all these bitches is boring besides DTB and nigga Gretch. I just playing. But, so then we see Meatball upstairs and she is losing her fucking mind. Like, she's like, Bring her in! Bring her in! It's just like a little knife. That's a scary ass bitch. That's a scary ass fucking bitch. And I don't appreciate that shit, bitch. And then J.O. had to go home. And J.O. had to go home because that bitch is that scary. That's crazy. I would have been mad as fuck too, bitch. So yeah, that's why Meatball was doing all this shit upstairs because she thought that J.O. was there. So then Natalie's like, okay, so everybody's here, so we have to settle any kind of beefs we have before we go out to the club because we are going out to the club tonight. So Nunu and Anna, they start arguing again. Yeah. Same shit on my baby daddy, Same shit, so I really don't give a fuck. But DTV is steady trying to insert herself, and she like, excuse me, I got something to say. Like, I mean, do you want to fight her? Like, do you want to fight her? Because she's trying to get tagged in. So Meatball gonna say, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like DTV was doing that shit to get a chain. Baby. Everybody's not worried about that chain. Everybody ain't worried about that chain. Like, what? So Nunu like, it don't matter to me. It don't matter to me because Diamond is like, so do you want to fight Anah? Because somebody gonna fight for Anah because she can't fight. So Nunu was like, well, it don't matter to me. So her and DTB get into it. Boom, 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 boom. Now, it was a good little fight, but I don't feel like either one of them won, honestly. I feel like both of them got their licks in. This is when Meatball was saying she feel like Diamond just doing it for a chain. DTV is over there with Anna and them. They like, yeah, dapping up, and Nunu sneaks DTV. DTV flips over the sofa, bitch, but we already knew she was being dramatic. Like, come on now. That girl didn't hit her that damn hard. Ain't nobody ever hit nobody that damn hard on reality TV. Except maybe, E.T. hitting a couple bitches. Who she hit? Biggie when Biggie, I don't know, bitch. You know, ooh. Biggie then flipped a couple times, but Diamond gets snuck by Nunu, and she flip or whatever. So Diamond and Nunu, they go again, and it was a tie again. So Nunu, she like, my finger hurt, and she decides to turn around. And of course, DTB sneaks her ass, bitch. And I like how Diamond, she be trolling them bitches. And she posted the little still after she hit her, bitch. Nunu head hit the wall, boom. But she had a praying grandmother. But yeah, her head hit the wall, boom. But after she did that, then Kiva jumps in and she hit Diamond. So Diamond like, oh, okay, bitch, so you want to fight too? So then DTB and Kiva fight. And I don't know how, I guess Kiva slipped on something or whatever, but this bitch ends up flipping on her back on the sofa, and Anna and DTB is on top of Kiva pounding her shit in. And that's how that episode ends, bitch. This episode was probably the best episode of the season. It was very entertaining, bitch. And if Tink and Meatball was acting, bitch, give them Oscars, give them Emmys, give them Golden Globes, bitch, give them all of that shit. They deserve all of it. But that's all I got for this episode. Once again, if y'all like this video, make sure y'all go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel and let me know down below whose side y'all on, Tink or Meatball. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that in the beginning of the next video, because I meant to get more in depth, but this video is already long and we're just going to have to start the next one, okay? See you on the next one. Bye.